Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today we're taking a look at some amazing Samsung camera features that many people either don't know about or simply don't use to their full potential. Now these features can help you take better photos, create more professional videos, and make everyday photography much more easier. So whether you're a content creator, love taking family photos, or just want to get more out of your smartphone camera, there are some fantastic tools built right into your device that you should definitely try. But before we get started, I'm also running a giveaway for my viewers. To take part, simply check out the instructions in the video description below and fill in the Google form with your name and email address. It's quick and easy to enter, and you can submit one entry per day. So this giveaway is run entirely by me and is not sponsored, endorsed, or administered by or associated with YouTube in any way. YouTube has no responsibility for this giveaway. Now let's jump into those awesome camera features. So imagine you're recording a cooking tutorial in your kitchen. So as you move from the counter to the oven, back again, the camera basically follows your movement automatically. So you don't need to stop recording or reposition your phone because auto framing keeps you perfectly in view. It's also fantastic for family videos, online lessons, fitness recording, and vlogging. So auto framing is a small video feature that automatically tracks people and adjusts camera frame while recording. So as you move around, the phone intelligently pans and zooms digitally to keep you centered in the shot. It can detect multiple people and adjust the framing to include everyone. So this gives your video a much more professional appearance without needing a cameraman or additional equipment. So to turn this on, you want to go ahead and open up your camera app, go in video mode, tap on the 4 dots, and then go ahead and swipe left all the way until you see this icon. Tap on this, and this is auto framing. So here, if I go ahead and put an object and then tap on this, you'll see that it basically zooms into it and keeps it in the center. So now if I go ahead and take this object and move it to the left, you'll see that it moves it. If I bring it closer, you'll see that it moves it closer, and it basically keeps it in the center of the frame always. So whether it's to the left, whether it's to the right, it basically keeps it in the center. So this is all doing it without me moving the camera. So the biggest benefit of auto framing is convenience. So you can record hands-free while still looking professional on camera. Content creators, teachers, and vloggers can create more dynamic videos without investing in expensive tracking equipment. So it saves time, improves video quality, and ensures you always stay in the frame. Now you're visiting a beautiful city on holiday and you take stunning landscape photo. Later you crop into a specific part of the image to focus on a building or a landmark. Thanks to the 24 megapixel resolution, the cropped image still looks sharp and detailed. So Samsung's 24 megapixel mode captures photos with significantly more details than standard image models. The higher resolution preserves fine textures, colors, and sharpness, making a photo look clearer and more professional. So this is especially useful if you plan to crop images later or print them in larger sizes. So how do you enable this 24 megapixel option on your camera mode? So to turn on 24 megapixel camera mode, go ahead and open up your camera app. Go ahead and tap on the 4 dots, then tap on settings. Now from here, you want to go ahead and scroll down and find camera assistant. Now scroll down all the way until you see photos, and then you see 24 megapixel resolution. Tap on this and go ahead and turn this feature on. So this will add a 24 megapixel option to your photo mode. Resolution may be decreased due to zoom and camera settings. And I would highly recommend enabling keep 24 megapixel resolution as default. Now if you go back, go ahead and tap on the resolution at the top and then go ahead and change it to 24 megapixels. So now when you go ahead and take a picture and then you go ahead and try to zoom in, you see that the details are still there. The colors are still there. You still have the sharpness on that photo. Now this is on the S26 Ultra. For some of you who don't have an S26 Ultra and you don't have this 24 megapixel option, you can go ahead and open up the Samsung Galaxy Store. Here you can go ahead and download Expert Raw. Go ahead and install this app. And in this app, you can go ahead and turn on the 24 megapixel option as well. So the higher resolution gives you more flexibility when editing photos. You can crop, zoom, or print images while maintaining an excellent quality. So for social media users and photography enthusiasts, this feature helps preserve memories in the highest possible detail. So imagine setting up your phone for a family photo during a holiday gathering. So someone blinks in one picture while another person looks away. So as you know, if I go ahead and turn on timer photography, it only takes one picture. So if you turn on auto burst, it basically captures multiple shots simultaneously. So you can simply choose the best image where everyone is smiling. Auto burst allows the camera to capture multiple photos automatically when using the timer. So instead of taking just one image, like the standard timer mode, auto burst can take 4 or 5 photos in successions. So this greatly increases your chance of capturing the perfect moment. So how do you enable this? So to enable this, here you want to go ahead and tap on the 4 dots, tap on settings, scroll down and find camera assistant. Now here, scroll down and find timer multi-photo option. Tap on this. So currently set to 1 picture, but you can go ahead and take 3 pictures, 5 pictures, or 7 pictures. So I'll go ahead and choose 5 pictures. Now you can go ahead and choose the interval between the pictures. So 3 seconds, 2.5, 2 seconds, 1.5, or 1 second. So we'll go ahead and choose the 1 second option. Now we'll go back. So to turn this on, go ahead and tap on the 4 dots, then go ahead and tap on the timer mode, and here choose 2, 5, or 10. Now it doesn't matter what seconds you choose, it'll basically follow what you have chosen. So if I now start with 2 seconds, and as you can see, it's basically taking all the images in 1 second interval. Now if I go ahead and choose 10 seconds, you'll see that at the beginning there's a 10-second delay. Go ahead and set your frame. Then after the 10 seconds, it'll take a shot, and the interval will be 1 second each. So auto burst removes the stress of trying to capture the perfect moment in a single shot. So with multiple images to choose from, you're far more likely to get a photo everyone loves. So it saves time, reduces retakes, and helps preserve special moments. Now you're attending a concert or a sporting event, and you want to capture a performer or a player from far away. So instead of struggling with this manual zoom control like this, you can simply tap on the zoom shortcut and instantly frame your shots. However, as you can see, it only goes to 1x, 3x, and 5x. What if this person is really far? Say, for example, you need 10x zoom. Now, after 5x, you need to go ahead and zoom in this way. So here, let me show you how you can add a 2x zoom, 10x zoom, and 100x zoom shortcut right here above your shutter button. So zoom shortcuts allow you to instantly switch between preset zoom levels, such as 2x, 10x, and even 100x with a single tap. So this is much faster and more accurate than manually pinching the screen to zoom. The shortcut makes it easier to quickly adjust your camera for different subjects and distances. So let me show you how you can turn on zoom shortcuts. So to do this, go ahead and tap on the 4 dots, tap on settings, scroll down and find camera assistant. Now from here, you'll find zoom shortcuts. Tap on this, and here you can go ahead and enable 2x, 10x, and 100x. So we'll go ahead and enable all of these. Now we'll go back. And now when you look at your UI here, you'll see that 2x, 10x, and 100x has been introduced to this bar here. So you can now go ahead and press these and use them. So with a single tap, you can go directly to 10x, and with a single tap, you can go directly back to 1x. So quick zoom control improves speed and convenience while taking photos. So whether you're photographing wildlife, concert, sports, or landmarks, you can adjust instantly and capture distant subjects with ease. So now imagine your child blows out a birthday candle, or your dog jumps into the air to catch a toy. So instead of capturing only a still image, motion photos preserves the moment so you can later create a fun rebound effect or a cinematic slow motion clip. So motion photo records a few moments before and after you've pressed the shutter button right here. So these captured moments can then be turned into creative effects, such as a rebound, which plays the motion forward and backward repeatedly, or slow motion for dramatic playback. So this adds life and creativity to ordinary photos. So let me show you how to do this. So here we'll go ahead and put this remote here, and I'll just go ahead and take a picture. I'll just go ahead and move this remote a bit back and forth. So now motion photo has been taken. So if I go ahead and view this, you'll see that it's basically taken 1 second before and 1 second after I've pressed the shutter. Now here in motion photo, you can go ahead and change this. So you can make it into a rebound, so something like a boomerang. Or you can go ahead and make it into a slow motion clip. So motion photo helps you relive the moment exactly as they happened. So they add emotions, creativity, and storytelling to your memories. So the feature is perfect for social media sharing and transforming everyday moments into something special. So perhaps you've taken a sunset shot with the colors you absolutely love. So you can create a custom filter based on that image and apply the same style to all the future photos, giving your gallery a professional and consistent aesthetics. So custom filters allow you to create your own personalized photo styles by adjusting the color, contrast, warmth, and the tone. So once saved, these filters can be applied directly to your future photos. So this gives your picture a unique and consistent look. So here I've taken a picture and I really like the cool temperature of this picture. So I can go ahead and apply this cool temperature to all the future photos I take in the future. So to do this, you want to go ahead and open up the camera app. Now here you want to go ahead and tap on the 4 dots and then go ahead and open up the filter option. So here you have all the other available filters. So you have classic film, crystals, blank, pop film, aura, retro, sunbeam, cinematic, and many more. But what if you want to apply your very own? So you can go ahead and tap on the plus sign, go ahead and choose the photo which you have taken before, and then you can go ahead and create your filter. So this is the filter which I've used. It's basically giving me that cool look. Let's go ahead and try something else where we have a red tone. So here I've used a red picture. It's basically giving me a red tone. As you can see, it's giving me a red color temperature. So like this, you can go ahead and apply different filters and apply it to the future photos which you'll be taking. So custom filters save editing time while helping you develop your own photography style. So whether you prefer bright, vibrant colors or soft cinematic tones, your image can maintain a consistent appearance across social media and photo albums. Now imagine cooking in a kitchen with messy hands or setting up a group selfie from a distance. So instead of returning back to your phone and touching your phone, you can simply wave or speak a command and the camera does the rest. So it's convenient, hygienic, and incredibly easy to use. So Samsung offers hands-free camera control that allows you to trigger the camera using gesture or voice control. So you can simply wave your hands to take a selfie or use commands like smile, cheese, capture, or record video, and this will start recording or take a picture. So this is especially useful when your hands are occupied. So here if I open the camera in selfie mode, I'll go ahead and present my palm like this. You see that it starts taking a picture for me. I can go ahead and also say cheese, and it takes a photo as well. So how do you turn this feature on? So to turn this feature on, you want to go ahead and tap on the 4 dots, tap on settings. Now here you want to go ahead and scroll down and find shooting methods. Tap on this, and here these are all the different ways you can take a picture or record a video. So the first and the most easiest way is to show your palm. So you can go ahead and show your palm to the camera, and this will basically take selfies or start recording selfie videos. This is depending on what mode you're on. Now next is your voice command. So you can take pictures by saying smile, cheese, capture, or shoot, and this will record videos as well by saying record video. Now the other 2 ways is by pressing the volume buttons to take a picture or record a video, or you can go ahead and have floating shutter buttons. Now it's totally up to you. I've turned on the voice commands and the show palm method. Now it's quite easy. Just say cheese and it'll take a picture. So you get hands-free control, making photography more accessible and practical. They're ideal for selfies, group photos, tutorials, and situations where touching the phone isn't convenient. So this feature helps you capture moments effortlessly and reduces camera shake for sharper images. So there you have it, 7 amazing Samsung camera features that can completely change the way you take your photos and videos. Which feature is your favorite? Please let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear which ones you use the most, or if there's any hidden features I've missed. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notifications so you never miss future tips and tricks. And don't forget about the giveaway. Check the description below for full details. Fill in the Google form with your name and email address, and remember that you can enter once per day. Once again, this giveaway is run entirely by me and not sponsored or endorsed by YouTube in any way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.